Hi, we're here with Leland Melvin, the astronaut who's done awesome things, and he's here to answer some questions from the Fernbank Science Center.
All right.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. The Science Center, I'm really glad to be here. I got a question about muscle mass. And when I went to space, I lifted free weights, I played football and did some different things. But when I went to space, I didn't do a lot of exercise because we had a very short window of how much time we'd be up there, only 2 weeks compared to the guys that stay there for 6 months. So I did a little cycle ergometer. I did some of these rubber bands to actually do some muscle conditioning. And when I came back home, my muscle mass wasn't, after 2 weeks of not really doing a lot of muscular type stuff, it didn't, get diminished too much. But the guys in space for 6 months, they have to do resistive exercise every day. They do an hour of resistive every day because they can lose, you can get muscle atrophy as well as bone density, changes in bone density. So it's really important. Calcium will leach out of your body, out of your major bones, if you don't, trick it into thinking that it has gravity. And we use this resistive exercise device. We have a cycle ergometer, and we also have a treadmill. So you can actually run in space with a bungee holding you down to the treadmill, which gives you forces running up through your big bones to help trick your bones into thinking that it's in gravity.
And one more question. So have you ever compared your muscle mass, are there any losses? Is there a chart for which astronaut might have lost the most amount of muscle mass?
I don't have that data. I know that they track the bone density and muscle mass, especially of the long duration astronauts. And I know before we got this device that there were some pretty significant drops in muscle and bone density. So, but we've fixed that now with this advanced resistive exercise device.
And can you give a shout out to the instructor, Terry Brown, who teaches muscle mass programs at Fernbank?
Hey, Terry Brown, I try to still keep my muscles nice and strong, so I appreciate what you're doing there to help kids understand and people understand the importance of health, nutrition, and in good, healthy living. So take care.
Thank
Thanks.
you so much for your generosity.